Well, the main focus on our bye week was to try to get back to doing some individual work, get our bodies healthy, try to get a little bit more attention to some of our younger players, and we were able to do that. We finished that up. We had a little bit of a scrimmage with our young players on Saturday. So overall, our bye week was very good from that standpoint. Also, kids had a lot of tests, that sort of thing, so they got a chance to focus in on their academics and take care of business from that standpoint. So that's over now, and we're moving on to game week. It's nice to give them an opportunity to not be scouts and running the other team's offense and defense, and get a chance to run our offense and defense. And I think that will help them out as we move forward, hopefully from an understanding standpoint of, as we get closer to spring ball and all that sort of stuff. But like I said, that was last week, and we got a good chance to do that, and we were very happy with it, but we're ready to move on to this week. As you get ready for this game, I mean, you go through what is a typical week of your practice, and you get your players ready to go. Obviously, they shouldn't need to be ready to go. I mean, it's a big football game, and if they can't get excited to play against Northern Michigan, they're not going to be excited to play against anybody. So I think they'll be ready to go. The big question is, hey, how do you go about your business? How well do you prepare? That sort of thing, and then ultimately, how do you execute on Saturday? I think any time that you get into a rivalry game, it means a lot to the schools. It means a lot to the alumni. It means a lot to people in the area, and so you just want to go out there and you want to play your best. And I've been here for 9 years, and every game has been a close game. It's been tough, and they've almost all come down to the wire with a few exceptions. So. That's what happens in rivalry games. You can kind of throw a lot of things out the window, and then you just got to go play, and you got to try to execute. Well, number one, they play very hard, and so we're expecting them to come in with a lot of energy and with high expectations, and that they're going to come here and get a win. And of course, we have those same expectations that we're going to defend Sherman Field and Curley Stadium and play hard as well. From that standpoint, like I said, they do play hard. They've got talented running backs. They got good wide receivers. From an offensive standpoint, their quarterback is kind of young, having come off an injury last season, so there's still some things that he's trying to, get, from that standpoint. And defensively, like I said, they just play very hard, so they're gonna tackle well, they're gonna be aggressive, all those types of things. Absolutely, they're not. They don't run as much zone read or quarterback power as they have in the past. I'm not saying that they might not do that in this football game. You never know until you get into the game exactly what it is that teams want to do. But they're much more pro style is where they seem to be right now, and definitely have a concerted effort on the ability to be able to run the football and be able to run play action, run bootlegs, run nakeds, those types of plays. And get the ball in the hands then of their wide receivers off of play action. I never expect anything different. You just got to go out and you got to play, and you play every play, and you hope that if you get a lead, that you can extend that lead, and go from there. And you hope also on the other end of it, if you get behind, that you come back and you keep playing and you keep battling throughout the whole game. So for us, our players will be prepped. They'll be ready to go, and we'll see what type of week we have this week as we get into those preparations for Northern Michigan, and we're excited. The weather looks like it's going to be okay for the game. Should be a very fun weekend. We've got our '89 football team coming back to have a reunion, so we're excited to have those guys in town, and again, another opportunity to play in front of our home fans. So we're very excited about that.